talking with Dwayne Hicks, the head coach at University of Detroit Mercy Women's Lacrosse. And Dwayne, we're checking in now for, I think this is our fourth show we've talked to you about. You
Yep.
last weekend went up to Milwaukee, got a chance to play along the river, and
Yes,
played a very, very, it seems like it must be a very good Marquette team.
they're a very good team. Meredith Black is doing a great job up there, and they're going to be a contender in the Big East this year. Absolutely.
When does it give you cause with the young team when you get beat 26-4? Does it give you cause that has some lasting damage, or is it just on to the next one?
I think it gives you pause. You want to know, first of all, why it happened, and you want to figure out why it happened so it doesn't happen again. The challenge you have with a young team or an inexperienced team is it's basically trying to figure out, was it coaching, was it skill, was it speed, was it athleticism? Why is it that another team can score 26 goals? So that's why you watch the film, and that's basically how you get better.
We did an unscientific poll looking at about 25 games of teams traveling in the early part of the season, and home teams are winning about 75% of their games. Does travel seem to be this year just weird, or is it because that's not typical? Typically, it's about a 50%, 55% chance of winning at home. It's a little better than it was, but it seems to be up on a percentage basis. So now you've got these long trips. A lot of teams are busing rather than flying because of the cost. Long bus trips, right. Does that play into something you got to deal with and just work with?
Well, I think it's timing. I think it's when you eat, it's sleep patterns. There's a lot that goes into it. What are you doing school wise? Are you missing school? Are you doing that on the bus? How do you sleep? Some people sleep, two to room. Some people sleep 4 to a room. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but it is just timing and adjustments, the weather. There's so many things that go into it. We'll see if it evens out by the time we get to the end of the season.
When a Big Ten team goes on the road, a Big Ten basketball team, they take tutors with them. And sometimes that team will be out there 7-8 days and they're flying. And that makes a big difference. And I understand budget and I understand all those, concerns, but it really is a different playing field between, riding a bus for 10 hours, as both the men's and women's team have done from UDM, and versus some of the other schools around us. So it does change the landscape a little bit.
It does. Marquette's a good 7 hours. We stayed overnight, but we left on Friday because we have to leave after classes by the time we get there. So it was a late night, but hey, no excuses. They were just a better team. They were very athletic, very fast, and they pressured us. We had to get used to the pressure. We did a great job of clearing, but we just couldn't control the ball on the offensive side of the ball. Okay. So live and learn.
That makes sense. A lot of better things. Come Friday, Lindenwood comes to town. Brand new, I think Division I for first year. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah. So they're a week on Friday.
Week from Friday.
So, yes.
Okay. 7:00 at home.
7:00 at home.
All right. Yes. So that would be what date would that be? The 17th.
Something like that. I don't have it in front.
So Lindenwood's brand new. They've had both club teams and lower level division, NCAA Division 2 and 3 teams. They've worked their way up to Division 1. So is that a good start after coming back from Marquette?
I think it'll be a good game for us, especially here at home. It'll be our second home game out on the turf, so we're looking forward to it. I don't know what Lindenwood's traveled, but again, they're on the road. We're at home. It is their first year as a program, so we'll see what they have. But they're very experienced. They're bringing girls back in from, I think they were in the Final Four last year, so that they're a really, really good Division II team who are, like other teams, making that leap into Division I. So we're not going to take them lightly, and we're going to be ready for them.
Okay, talk specifically then about, we'll go through the process, the offense, defense, special teams, and goalie. What has been the upside on the offensive side of the ball?
Well, on the offensive side, we're getting to the point now where our girls are starting to click. So in the beginning part, it's really hard to click because you don't really know what your partners are doing. But now we've got the girls behind. They know how to work the ball. They know how to drive up. And while they're doing that, the midfielders are moving. So our offense is coming together. It's just a matter of finding the roles and sticking to the roles and not doing anything that people haven't seen before.
Okay. Defensively.
So defense, we may do something different defensively. Obviously 26 goals. So you're going to have to do something differently, but rather than a man-to-man, maybe it's a zone, or it's a pressure zone, or it's a pressure, something different that's going to change us. So we're going to maybe change it up a little bit defensively, so that we'll have a couple of different arrows in the quiver. So who knows what it'll be? That's why we've got a week to figure it out.
Talk about goaltending. How do you motivate a goaltender who's been sort of torched?
Well, it's competition. We've got 3 good goalies. If one's not working, if one's not being a leader that you need, maybe you switch it up.
Okay.
I mean, we've got a sophomore, freshman, and a senior, and basically it's who wants to take command of the defense. And if I'm seeing something better out of a different goalie, I'll make the switch.
Okay.
But it's if somebody scores 26 goals on you, that should be a motivation. That should be a really good motivation that you need to work a little harder, show up a little earlier, get in your extra, and get going.
Okay.
But that's really what it takes.
You're 1-3 at the point. Lindenwood, I'm not asking for a guess on what but do you think it'll be a good, strong game, equal game?
I think it'll be a strong game. Number one, it's home. And I think the girls are going to come back recharged from spring break.
Okay.
So I think what I said to them was, when you lose 26-4, you got to come back and you got to care. Biggest thing is you got to care. You can't show up and just go, we're trying to do our best. Trying to do your best doesn't cut it at this level. You got to care that you just lost the game by 26-4.
Okay. Well, hopefully next show we're going to get a chance to talk to your assistant coach, who's from Albion.
Yes.
And talk with her a little bit about her background and some stuff like that. But we wish you the best of luck coming up against Lindenwood.
All
right.
We'll
check back in right after the Lindenwood game. So best of luck on that Friday night. And hopefully everybody comes out to the game and have a great spring break, as it were.
Yeah, hopefully the weather gets a little better so that people want to come out. So, clear the snow off and chase the ball. Okay. That's what we're going to do. All right.
Thanks, Dwayne.